Hello everyone, welcome to our new channel AI in Healthcare. In this channel, we will tell you about the different techniques which we can apply in the healthcare domain, like in diagnosis, the X-ray images, MRI, and different type of NLP projects, which you can use for detecting different diseases in X-ray and other things. So in this video, I will tell you how to create a folder from Python that separate thousands of images into uh, test set, training set, and validation set. Suppose I have suppose I have this folder named healthy and unhealthy. In this folder, you can see that there are 3,000 items total in healthy category, and in it is around 3,000 for unhealthy. So we want to separate this images into training set, test set, and validation set. We will give 80% of these images into training, and 10% for validation, and 10% for testing purpose. So let's check how we can create the folder from Python. One idea you can do by manually by dragging, copying all means 2,000 images to training, and rest 500 test, and uh, rest 500 to validation. But this will be a very hectic task for if you have a million of images. So I will tell you how to do it with the program. So firstly, we have to you have a PyCharm or any Python related library, so you can create it. Okay, so suppose I want to start new project. For that, I am doing one thing. I am creating a folder like here. I will create one folder named create folder. Create folder. Okay, we will save our all docs here. So suppose I want to open new project, and I have to give the location. Okay, and create. It will create virtually, means we have created virtual environment for it also. So firstly, we have one folder, and then we have to create one file name. Suppose I have also put it the same name, create folder dot py. Okay, this is a Python file. So we have to firstly import some libraries, and I will tell you what are these. Firstly, I have to import OS library. Then I have to import NumPy as NP. Then import Subtle for copying images from one folder to another. Then import random, means we in this folder they are randomly images are randomly separated. So firstly we have to give the root directory where the images are presented are. So in our case we can see that firstly we have to give the root directory. and we have to see at which location we have those images. Okay, so as you can see that our these data, healthy and unhealthy, have root directory of C drive, Abyss, and desktop. So we have to copy this, okay, and paste it here. Okay, so we have created this directory, and now we have to go. We have create new directory where all the data set will be saved. So suppose we have created new root and named it as a all data set. Okay, all classified data set, or yeah, classified data. So we have put it, this name for our new directory. And now next thing we have to do, we have to create classes. Okay, so here we will create the classes equals to, in which means we have a binary classification problem here. So we will classify it to into binary, means healthy and unhealthy. Okay, okay, we have created this. Now next thing, what we have to do, we have to loop in these classes. Okay, so so that each and every class, we have to create a folder from each and every class. Like in healthy, we have to create training set, training folder, test folder, and validation folder. Same for unhealthy also. Now let's create for it for CLS in classes. It will go one by one in each classes and create the folder. So for creating folder, we will use os.make directory. So os.make dirs. So it will create your folder in the location where you are telling it. So suppose we want to create it in the new root directory. So we have to give the location. Firstly, root directory, then it will go new root, means classified data, plus then under it will create training folder. Okay, then it will create means classes healthy or unhealthy. Okay, so here it will create for training data set. Same we will apply for test and validation. So we will copy it and we will do it for test and validation. Okay, yeah, we have created the folder. Now we have to create partition of data after something. Okay, for that we have to mm, again loop one. Again we have to uh, uh, make one loop. Okay, so for classes in classes. Okay, source s source equal to root directory plus classes. So it will tell us the source where our images will save. Okay, so suppose we want to check where this is going, so we will print source. Okay, now we have to uh, we have to give all file name equals to os dot list directory. Okay, and here we will paste the source, means where is the location of the source, means path name. Okay, now again we have to shuffle those images, means np dot randomize the images. So next step is we want to classify our images in the training, test, and validation. So we want it to suppose we want to give 80% of images to our training folder and 10% for validation and 10% for testing. So how we can do? We will create three variables: name, train file name, comma, val val file name, and next is for same as for test file name. Okay, now we have to split it. Np dot split np dot array. Here I will tell give all file name, and now we want to give for training 80% of images will save in the training. Okay, and same and remaining 80 to 90% means 10% will be for validation and remaining for testing. Okay, 80 to 90% in the means 10% that it will be saved in the uh, uh, validation, and remaining 10% will be saved in the uh, test folder. Okay, so now we have to uh, uh, now we have to convert file name from array to list. Okay, so for it we have to give train file names equals to source the location of the images src plus name for name in train file. Okay, file names. Now same it will apply for all the validation and tester. Okay, we will copy it. Okay, now we will put it a well file name, and here I will tell it same, and here I will put it test. Okay, so here we have created for it. Okay, now next step is we have to print all these images. Means in each folder, how much images are present. So how we calculate it by using length function. Means total number of file presented in the particular folder. So we will write print total images, total images. Okay, or total images in suppose we want to uh, check how much images are there in each class. Okay, so we will print total images in each class. So we have to write cls and then plus. Okay, then str. Sorry, I think I have put it here. Total images. Okay, plus CLS plus STR. It will tell the total length of the all file name. So means how much images are present total file names. Okay. all file names, and now we have to print it. Okay, so we have given total images in each total images in the folder, and now we have to write in each training, validation and test how much images are presented for particular class. Okay, so we can directly copy these also and paste it here. Okay. Mm, okay, we have printed all the images here. Okay, now we have to uh, classify in the in this in training, testing and validation. Training, here we will tell it train file name, train file names. Here we will write it well file names, file names. Here I can see that there are two file names. So somewhere I have put it the one. Oh, here you can see we have put it the two variable, but it will be the same. So here we can check if there anything else. Okay, now yeah, now it is right. So we will tell it validation and same for test. Okay. Hmm. Now we have to copy pasting images to targeted directory. Okay. So here we will copy each image in the particular directory. For that we will use shuttle command. Means how can we use? So suppose we have to go in the print file. So for name in train file names. Okay. Now we have to copy all images. Shuttle dot copy, yeah, name, root directory as new root. Now in training we have to paste all images in the particular class. Okay, so in healthy, firstly in the training folder it will go for healthy and paste it here there randomly all the images. Okay, same we will apply for the all testing and validation. Okay, and now we will copy this, control C. Okay, control V, same, control V. Okay, so here we will just change the uh, name to different classes here. Firstly we have to do it for well, file names. Okay, well, file names. Now, next, here I have to put a well folder. Well folder. Okay. Now created classes. And now we have to go change this test file name, and here we will put test file name. So okay, yeah. Now we have to we have created this folder. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to check is it working or not. So firstly we will check here for run command. It, it is telling that okay, this will not will run because we have given the location of the directory in C drive, but we are running it in the D drive. Our folder is in the D drive. So what we have to do, we have to save this and go to the our folder where we have saved this project, and here you can see that we have created this folder here, and now we have to copy it, and in which location we have our all healthy unhealthy images. So you can see that here our we have our all healthy and unhealthy images, so we will paste here. Okay, and now we will run here. Okay, so if we'll run here, I think it will work. Okay, mm, yeah, it is showing that healthy, unhealthy location, and healthy, unhealthy, yeah, it is to classify data. Okay, okay, now we understand what is the problem. It is saying you need code stack can code can't decode bytes in position to entry. Okay, okay. I think we have put it the backslash wrong. So what we have to do? We have to firstly create it here. Now, okay, let's check. Okay, okay. Now it is working fine, and it is saying that import numpy at np. Okay, so firstly we have to pip install numpy to run our project. Pip install numpy. Okay, so it will install our numpy array. Okay, now it have installed. Okay, now we have to uh, we can check, we can check that right now we haven't created any folder. Now we will run this program. Now it will create 10 files in all file name 0.9 int. Okay, okay. Now we understand what is the problem. Here you can see that we haven't given the bracket. Okay, so now I think all the problem has been solved. Let me check. Closing parenthesis. Okay, so we have given all the train test entry and closing parenthesis we haven't given. So let me check. One, oh, I think I have given one extra. So now let's check. Hope this will work. Cannot create folder while when that file already exists. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, we have created this folder already. That's why we have we are seeing this error that cannot create a file when that file already exists. So we have to what we have to do. We have to firstly delete these folders because by mistake we have created the folder but didn't paste the images, so we have to create. Now you can see that it will saying that total images in healthy is 3000 and training it will give 2400 and for validation it is giving 300 and same for testing. Okay, so here we can see that it is giving test 3000 images. Okay, so we have to check the code how much we have given here. So we will understand. Okay, here we can see that np dot split. We have given np dot split np dot array all file names int len all file names 0.8. Okay, comma int len all file name 0.90. I think okay, now we understand what the problem is. That it is showing that in unhealthy there is a 3000 images because we have just printed it that string length all file name. We have to give it test file name. That's the problem. But if you see in the folder that it have created only 300 images for test set. You can see that total items is 300, but there we have created listed all file name. That's why it is showing 3000. So now we have to again we can do again delete these images and now finally suppose we have created all the images. Okay, now in this time I think all will work and now we have to run and now it is saying total images in health is 300, in training there is a 24 and validation 300 and testing 300. So total images same it for unhealthy also. Now we can check how much images are presented. So we can see that here in healthy there is for data validation it is showing around 300 and same for unhealthy also 300 and in training set it is also 2400 and these are random images and for unhealthy it is also right and for testing also. So in this video, we have learned how to create folder with the program. So you don't waste your time by manually copy pasting, because by copying pasting sometimes you will will not include all the classes, because some classes are below. But using this random function or copy pasting image, you will create a folder, and the images are randomized and in equally distribution. So it will help you to create the folder. So thank you. I hope you like the video, and please subscribe my channel, and I will give you more videos on the healthcare part. So thank you.